When I arrived, it was very challenging times for the design technology subject. So what we've seen is nationally around 50% of schools dropping the subject or schools transitioning into a 3D art and design course. My vision was very clear. I had set out a 3 to 5 year plan, aimed to have the entire curriculum redeveloped into something that I've named a social design curriculum, which focuses on design thinking skills and human-centered design skills, which are actually naturally transferable skills between industries. We had a fantastic setup here at Bromley High School, fantastic workshops which needed slight modernising, and one of my first roles was to speak to the head, and she gave me complete freedom to redevelop the environment and to make it modern. So it's very recognisable of what we do. We do a social design curriculum, and that means that we're very much focused on the emotive nature of design. We actually make relationships with real people and then we design products for them.
So the students, they are so much more excited about it because they have to actually test it on a real user, which makes them have a better understanding of design and its impact upon society itself.
I'm enjoying the new curriculum because I feel like the old curriculum was a lot more impersonal, whereas now it's more personal to us and either our interests or the needs of people around us.
I have fantastic staff here. I would say they've naturally bought into the process. They have come from very traditional schools with a focus on manufacture.
I wanted to work with someone who had an understanding of actual user-centered design, which is a little bit different to other schools, and it just showed an understanding of how design technology can actually adapt to industry, and that's something I really have an interest and an actual passion for.
It's a really amazing space to be, and actually I think the learning environment has a direct impact on the students wanting to be in the space.
Really developed the environment, so the environment now is much more modern, it's bright, it's light, it's airy, it's a design space. When I arrived we had 2 or 3 students in a class, we now have 2 classes, and we've seen much more of those students interested in taking on a design degree or an industry related degree to the design field.
Before I wasn't a creative person per se, and doing DT has given me the opportunity to explore a new subject. I really enjoy it now and I'm happy I picked it for my GCSEs.
I'd like to go on to do product design at university as it's a big passion of mine and I'd like to be able to develop that further.
In my time with the GDST, I've been really fortunate enough to be nominated as the subject champion, which has given me essentially just a voice and a vehicle to share essentially what we're doing here at Bromley High School. One of the things that I've done recently was visit one of the local GDST schools and provided direct support and feedback to them and shared some of the models that we use, some of the approaches that we use, and that's had a fantastic impact on how they're then approaching the curriculum as they see it as well.
I think it's a fantastic opportunity for students to be exposed to that way of working. With the skills shortage that we're currently experiencing and only 11% of the engineering workforce currently being women, I think it's really great to have a pioneer and advocate of the subject, both at Bromley High and within the wider GDST network.
A lot of our materials, our training materials, a lot of the materials that we use in the classroom are freely available online courses, and we've then used those to develop our curriculum. There's no major investment, there's no major funding to buy new equipment. You can actually do the entire curriculum that we're doing in a way that is cost effective, almost free.
So we want to make sure that projects that they are doing are something that's relevant to now and give them that opportunity to be ready for ever evolving technological society.